Hello guys, in this video we will discuss about the introduction to organizational behavior. Welcome to Audiobook platform. Moving through concept of organizational behavior. Organizational behavior is concerned with analyzing, understanding, predicting and managing human behavior in the organization for improving organizational effectiveness. Organizational behavior is the story of what people do in the organization and how their behavior affects in organizational performance. Organizational behavior is the systematic study of behavior of individuals and groups in the organization for their better performance. Organizational behavior is human psychological aspect and directly concerned with studying human behavior at work. The word organizational behavior is constituted with two words consisting of organization and behavior. An organization is a collection of people working together in a division of labor to achieve a common purpose. Behavior is concerned with series of activities and interactions that individuals do in the organization. Therefore, organizational behavior is concerned with making a study of individuals and group behaviors at work and managing them for better performance of the organization. Organizational behavior is the study and application at knowledge about how people as an individual and a group act within organization. Organizational behavior strives to identify ways in which people can act more effectively. Organizational behavior can be defined as the understanding, prediction, and management of the human behavior affects the performance of the organizations. Organizational behavior is the study of what people think, feel, and do in and around organization. Organizational behavior is a field of study that investigates the impact and that individual groups and structure have on behavior within organization for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving an organization's effectiveness. Organizational behavior is concerned with studying, understanding, predicting, and managing human behavior in the organization for better performance of the organization. Organizational behavior involves many activities which is essential for improving job performance, increasing job satisfaction, promoting innovation, and encouraging leadership. Organizational behavior is a multidisciplinary field devoted to understanding individual and group behavior, interpersonal processes, and organizational dynamics. The study of organizational behavior is very interesting and challenging task. Organizational behavior is related to individual and groups of people working together in the organization as teams to achieve common goals. Human beings have creativity, thinking, and vary in attitude. In practice, it is found that two individuals do not behave in the same manner in a particular situation. When more number of individuals work together in an organization, they may have different in knowledge, attitude, perception, and experience. In some cases, they can create conflict which will provide negative impact in the organizational performance. An important function of manager is to understand, predict, and manage human behavior at work for organizational benefits. For this purpose, managers must have the knowledge of organizational behavior. Organizational behavior involves many activities which is essential for improving job performance, increasing job satisfaction, promoting innovation, and encouraging leadership. In order to achieve the desired results, managers may adopt different tactics, including reorganizing groups, modifying compensation structure, and changing the way of performance evaluation. The key elements of OB are organizational goal, people, structure, technology, and environment. The emphasis of OB is to integrate organizational elements to meet goals. It focuses on behavior of the people in all type of organizations such as government, social and business organization. Next is characteristics of organizational behavior. Organizational behavior is the story of what people do in the organization and how their behavior affect in the organizational performance. Organizational behavior is human psychological aspect and directly concerned with studying human behavior at work. The following are the common characteristics of the organizational behavior. Multidisciplinary, both art and science, a total system, a separate field, people-oriented, a normative science, focus on objectives, environmental influence. First is multidisciplinary approach. Organizational behavior is a multidisciplinary approach. It is heavily influenced by several other behavioral science and social science like psychology, sociology, anthropology, and political science. It has a psychological foundation. The element of organizational behavior such as learning, perception, attitude, motivation, leadership, conflict, teamwork, etc. are based on different disciplines. A separate field. Organizational behavior is a separate field of study which focuses on human behavior at work. Organizational behavior is not only a discipline, it is a part of general management. Organizational behavior represents behavioral approach to management. It helps to analyze, understand, predict, and manage human behavior at work for achieving common goals. A normative science. Organizational behavior is a normative science. A normative science describes how various findings of the research can be applied to get the organized results, which are acceptable to the society. Thus, what is acceptable by the society or individual engaged in an organization is a matter of values of the society and people concerned. Both art and science. Organizational behavior is both art and science. It is considered as an art because it contains knowledge about behavior of individual. It needs skills and efficiency to understand individual behavior. It is considered as a science because it involves application of scientific knowledge. It specifically focuses on the use of social science to solve behavior related issues. Next is focus on objectives. Organizational behavior is goal oriented. Every organization is formed for achievement of the specific objectives. These objectives involve earning profit, maximizing wealth, brand image, good working environment, teamwork, etc. OB organizational behavior emphasizes on managing human resource for organizational effectiveness. Organizational behavior supports to meet goals. Next is a total system. Individual behavior can be analyzed by keeping in view his psychological framework, interpersonal um, orientation, group influence, and social and cultural factors. It is the reason that individual nature is quite complex and difficult to understand. Organizational behavior by applying system approach tries to understand and find solution for this complexity. People oriented. Organizational behavior is people oriented. People make the internal social system of the organization. They involve each other in doing work. They also influence each other while taking important decisions. Organizational behavior emphasizes on predicting and controlling human behavior for organizational benefits. Next is environmental influence. Organizational behavior is influenced by changing social environment. Environment is dynamic and changeable on the basis of time and situation. On the basis of changing environment of the society, the perception, learning, motivation, attitude, and value of people would also be changed. Such change can create conflict, power, and politics, teamwork, etc. in the organization. Organizational behavior facilitates the managers to work with changing social environment. Next is key elements or variables of organizational behavior. The emphasis of organizational behavior is to integrate organizational elements to meet the goals. It focuses on behavior of the people in all type of organizations. The key elements of organizational behavior are organizational goal, people, structure, technology, and environment. The brief description of these elements is as follows. First is organizational goal. One of the key elements of organizational behavior is organizational goal. Goal is the basis of establishment of organization and is its functioning. These objectives involves earning profit, maximizing wealth, brand image, good working environment, teamwork, etc. Organizational behavior emphasizes on managing human resource for organizational effectiveness. Organizational behavior supports for proper utilization of physical resource through effective use of resource. It helps to meet goals. Next is people. Organizational behavior is people oriented. They involve individuals and groups who work together to meet common objectives. They make internal social system of the organization. They are dynamic in the nature and interact with each other in doing work. They also influence uh, each other while taking important decisions. Organizational behavior emphasizes on predicting and controlling human behavior for organizational effectiveness. Next is organizational structure. The structure of the organization is an important element affecting organizational behavior. It forms the hierarchy from the top level to subordinate level. It involves division of work, development of the rules and regulation, and working procedures. It also involves delegation of authority and responsibility. Some employees are working at executive levels, whereas others are at subordinate levels. They can communicate and interact each other by focusing job responsibilities. Technology. The nature of technology adopted in organization also affect on organizational behavior. Technology involves the use of machines, tools, equipments, processes, resources, and methods in organizational activities. People can do nothing with their bare hands, so they are given assistance of building machines, tools, process, and resources. The nature of technology applicable depending on the nature and the size of the organization. It influences the work or working condition. Next is external environment. An organization is the part of the social system. It operates in large social system which is the part of external environment. All the activities of an organization are affected by changing environment of the society. These environmental factors involve socio-cultural, economic, political, legal, and technology. An organization gains input from the society and sells output also to the society. Individual attitudes, motivates, perception, beliefs, and behavior is affected by changing social environment. Next is important or significance of organizational behavior, and uh, further discussion will be in next video, and wait for part 2. Thank you very much.